It's not a regular tour, no, it's a studio tour, so come show us your stuff.
What's up, guys? I'm gonna show you around my studio. I call it Scary Banana Studios. Here we go. Starting it off, we got the Tascam 414. This is what I really learned how to record on. I started out trying to do digital recording. I was dicking around in Audacity. Just didn't click with me. I didn't like it at all. Could never figure it out for some reason. I figured out that there was this dude named Jim Guthrie who was recording on cassettes, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. I should fucking do that. So I bought one of these. Greatest decision I ever made, man. Got me on a path to analog. Right here, we got my PA. I have absolutely nothing special to say about it. It's just a PA. Got duct tape on it for no fucking reason. Over here, we got the Fostex A8. It's my 8-track reel-to-reel quarter-inch tape. Pretty solid. I've never had any problems with it, but it's really fucked up. Whoever had it before me fucking fucked this thing. I don't know what they did to it. But then we got this over here, the Fostex 350. And that's the matching mixer for this. This thing can only take 4 inputs at a time, but I never need more than that, so it works great for me. See the controls a little bit better. Lighting's very shitty when I get close, unfortunately. But whatever. Alright, right here we got my twin reverb. It's a 1976. Somebody took out the vibrato and modded it to have a gain channel that sounds like a Marshall. It's got 2 gain stages and a separate master volume, which gets confusing because this master volume affects that master volume, so you have to turn that one off for that one to work. It's fucked up, man. It's pretty noisy too, so I don't really use it, but whatever. The clean channel sounds good, and that's what I use. Solid twin reverb, basic shit. Down here we got the Bassman 10. Use this as my bass amp, as you would expect from the name. Occasionally you can get a good blues tone out of it, like a little slightly overdriven type deal, but doesn't take pedals well at all, so if you're trying to get the big muff on, it's not gonna sound good, man. Up here, the Vibro Champ. Yeah, I don't remember what year this thing is, maybe a 78, somewhere in the mid to late 70s, you know. Sounds good. Can sound nice on bass and guitar, takes pedals well, so no complaints with it. This is my Music Man head. This used to be a fucking combo, yeah, used to be a combo amp. Somebody took it apart, made it into a head. I don't really know what model it was. It might be the 115, it might be a 212, I don't really know. Whatever, it sounds good. Pretty, it's a little darker and bassier, I guess, than the twin reverb, maybe a little cleaner too. I can't really tell. That's a Sonic cab, bought it off Guitar Center's used website for 200 bucks. Sounds alright, no complaints. Down here we got the Fostex 3150 sitting on a blanket so it doesn't or like the vibrations in the floor don't fuck with it when I'm recording. It's a little noisy, but it still sounds really good, so I like it. Just have to be careful with how much reverb I put into it. Over here we got the Alessis thingies that I have, but I think they're all pretty much broken to some extent, so fuck those things. Over here we got my drum set. Originally it was like a crap Pearl set that was really cheap, and it just kind of, all the cymbals got thrashed and all the heads got thrashed and shit, so I don't know. I got rid of the snare drum because that fell apart and got a 60s Japanese snare drum for like 100 bucks, and it replaced all the cymbals with some old Zildjian cymbals, but I don't know what years they are, like 70s or 80s or something, depending on which one. Over here we got the singing saw, which I'll show you at the end. It's pretty neat. Right here we got my first guitar. Or not my first guitar, but the first one I'm showing you rather. This one's named Domino. It's my Univox. It does the Nirvana thing. Currently the bridge pickup's broken. It only has like a little bit of volume, but I think it's something with the switch. But I'm gonna have to take that bad boy apart pretty soon. I've been procrastinating because I'm not very good at soldering. Alright. Right here we got one of those 1960s Japanese guitars, like the hunk of junk type deals. This one is 75 bucks, but it plays really nice. Somebody put a Tune-o-matic bridge on it, so it plays pretty good. So, great deal on that one. It's not noisy either. This one, I got it, and it was really fucked up. This one's a twin to that guitar, pretty much. This one I had first, though. Oh shit, my pizza man's here. I'll be back.
Pizza.
We have returned. This one I had first. The wiring was all sorts of fucked up. Basically, the tone knob was stuck all the way down no matter what I did. So it always sounded like shit. And I took it apart and it was like unshielded wires, like no rubber on it or anything. I was like, what the hell? Someone really fucked this thing. So I just ripped out everything and then just wired it straight to the output jack. And it's still a little noisy. And there's copper shielding in there too. So I don't really know why it's still so noisy, but I'll figure it out one of these days. I keep this one in open D. Right here, we got my Fender strap. I got it for 300 bucks. This is my first real electric guitar I bought myself. Our first instrument I bought myself too. Covered it in stickers as you do with the first guitar. Painted some shit on it. You know, looks nice. I named it Ruby. There's some stickers on the back. And one time I decided I was gonna play this one really weird show, just me with a really loud guitar and like vocals. And it was kind of strange, but that's my set list from that night. Did mostly covers with like one original. That was really kind of cringy, bro. But whatever, man. Right here we got my 1977 Greco Les Paul. I saw the color of this thing and I thought that was really interesting, and I had the money for it, so I bought it on a whim. As someone who hated Les Pauls at the time, so it was kind of a weird purchase. And it was in Moscow, so I had to import it from a dude named Dmitry. And the tracking and the shipping just went blank for 2 weeks, and I was very scared. For 2 weeks, I just lost a lot of money. So, yeah, that one's got kind of a fun story, I guess. This one is my Squier P-Bass. Nothing too special here. I got it for my birthday one year, you know. If I can get it to stand up straight, that would be very nice. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. All right, we good. Put some stickers on it. Be cool cowboy sticker down there, you know. Over here, we got my Yamaha SJ 180. Sounds very nice. Got some fresh strings on there recently. Been doing some recording with it. Sounds really good. Right up here we got the synth that I have, my JX3P. Got this thing really cheap, good deal, for like $325 after shipping or something. I thought it was a really good deal. Down here we got my whammy, which I just hated putting in my guitar line because it either buzzed if I didn't have the right power supply for it, or it would just suck the tone out of everything. So I just said fuck it, and now it's set up to mod my voice when I'm talking to people. Got my computer for mixing down to and playing games and shit, you know. Got an old harmonica right there. Yeah, we've gone full circle now. Moving on from the circle, we got my pedal board. But first I'm gonna start down here with an old DS1 that I don't really touch. I tried doing a mod to it that was supposed to make it sound like a fuzz, but like it just sounded like shit still, so I just, fuck that thing. Some extra guitar strings, always nice to have around. But we got a blues driver first in the guitar line, an OCD up next, and a big muff. I tried to set them like in order of most intense distortion, you know, so I can stack them too, but I don't really do that too much, but it sounds interesting. We got the small clone core, sounds really good. The tremolo right here, I don't remember which company makes this, but it's a really nice tremolo. I use it to run my amp stereo, so that tan cable goes to the Music Man, and the red one goes to the twin reverb when I'm playing guitar. Got my delay after the stereo split, which I wasn't doing the stereo thing originally when I set that up, but I just kind of went with it afterwards, and I just have it set to max volume, so, and it sounds pretty good to me, so I'm gonna leave it in like that. And we got the Polytune right here, not super interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna try and demo some of these guitars now, so yeah, let's do that. Alright, I'm gonna demo some of my guitars. Everything should be in tune, just tune them all up. So bear with me here. First off the bat, we got the Univox, the Domino one. Like I said, the neck pickup's the only one working right now, so it's a little microphonic as well, but that's not a big deal to me. here. That's just the Music Man. Clean sound. Both together, clean sound. Dirt sound, Music Man. That's the big muff, by the way. That was both together. Alright. Next guitar. This one right here is like my Mac DeMarco guitar, as I said before. Does the whole indie rock thing. That sound really well. Slap some chorus on it. Yeah, it does has an alright distortion sound, but I mostly play this guitar clean. That was the blues driver right there. I'm gonna skip the one that I keep in open D since it's basically the same guitar. It doesn't sound different. Nothing too interesting in comparison to that one. Right up here is my first guitar, the one that I put a Seymour Duncan JB SH4 in it to get the Green Day guitar sound. So I was in a big Green Day phase at the time, but here we go. Riffs, Green Day. Next up, we got the one that I took from Russia, or not took, but had shipped from Russia. I call this one Dmitri, after the guy that I bought it from. This one's got a real nice stoner rock tone, so like something about... skip the bass and the acoustic guitar too, because nothing too special with them, you know. But yeah, that's my studio. I'm gonna show you my JX3P real quick, and that's about it. Alright, so my studio tour is almost over here. I got a couple more things to show you. Right now we got the JX3P. I'm gonna do a really quick just run through of some patches. First one, we got string 1. Just gonna hit a C chord on each one. String 2. Organ 1. Organ 2. Organ 3. Brass 1. Brass 2. I always got to turn off the chorus because it just sounds awful. Electric piano 1. electric piano 2, clav, harpsichord, vibraphone, chime, that's very strange, Celestia, that's very high pitched, accordion, I like this one a lot. We got and I'm not much of a piano player here, so excuse my poor playing. This one's called Voice. It's very strange, but I like it a lot. Down here we got the violin. It's almost similar to the voice one, but a little bit different. That one's called flute. Next up is the oboe. Song whistle. That is very strange. Synth brass right here. I like that one. Synth brass too. I like this one even more. Pretty solid. Distortion guitar. I don't really get a guitar vibe from that, but that's just me. Juicy funk. Filter fa. Fat fifth. Sync wah. Sync sweep. That's really cool. With like feedbacks at the top of it. Very strange. Funky clav. Just a little less harsh than the original clav. Pulsar here. Probably sound good with some delay pedal. Alright, next up is Planet. I'm going to keep the delay pedal on for this one because I think it's about the same. Yup. And then the absolute worst patch in the world right here is Jet. And that's Jet. Alright, I'm going to show you some singing saw and some drums, and we're going to call it a wrap. Alright, we're behind the kit now. Just going to play through some beats, show you what it sounds like. Hopefully quicker than my piano demo there. No, it'd be helpful if I turn the snares on. There we go. So yeah, snare, floor tom, kick drum, hi-hat, sounds solid. Bravissimo. Alright, singing saw, then we're done. Alright, so we got my singing saw. I'm only bothering showing off this thing because it's one of those sounds that everyone, when they first hear it, they're just like, what the hell is that? So, I don't really know how to play it super well, but I've tried to put it on a few songs. Yeah, that's about all there is to it. You just gotta bend the saw into an S shape, which I can't really show too well from this angle, but yeah. That's my studio, Scary Banana Studios. That's all. Thanks for watching.